Hey YouTube, and we are back with another video from the Gamers 8 Crew Battle $2 million LAN. This time, it's going to be Feer versus Owl. We're going to look at the two different games that were not 3v3s. The first of which is going to be a 1v1 between Yanxnz, we'll call him Yan, and Fahad. Fahad, one of the better ones players in the show match and tournament scene over a long time. From the Middle East, Owl Esports is from the Middle East. I think it's Owl Esports. But Fahad, you might remember him from winning Fear Fest 2. That was maybe one of his bigger recent wins, but also beating Khaled in, I believe it was the Gold Mine. The Gold Mine that Fahad got that win. So he has been a high-rated ones player as well as a great tournament player. And who he has on the other side of the field is Feer's Yan. Now, Owl Esports lost the first 3v3, so they actually selected 1v1. They selected 1v1 because they got faith in Yan. Now, faith in Fahad. Yan is a high-level ones player, but I haven't seen him play too many tournaments. I think he's played some show matches in the South American scene, but I don't think we've seen him in any of Johnny's big tournaments, or has he participated in any of my show matches or tournaments. So it's hard to know. Where will he slot in? Now, when we've watched his replays, which we've watched his replays a few different times, he has looked like a top ones player. And right now, he has the lead on Fahad, but this is one of the first real tests that we've seen from him in a long time. I think he might have played a little bit in the qualifiers as well, or Feer might have been invited. I honestly can't remember. But right now, Fahad able to score easily on an open net left to him by Yan. You know we're in game number 2 because we are in Aquadome, and they're using the RLCS rotation for their games in this Gamers 8. Fahad able to catch the ball. What a cut! Getting Yan to miss. Filthy, filthy cut. It has been fun in this tournament to see some of the players on LAN that we've never seen before. I know Fahad hadn't had a face reveal, but it was cool to see him play, sitting in the center of his teammates with his backwards hat and the Middle Eastern crowd cheering behind him as they hoped for a Fahad victory. I'll not reveal what happens. Could be a Fahad victory. Fahad slapping another kickoff goal. This time a little bit delayed as he slams it bottom left. Young going to change up the kickoff. Attempt to start to control the bleeding and maybe even stop and reverse it. He's got a demo, so he's got tons of time. He's going to take to the air. I think the air is a place he'll be very comfortable. Look at this low 50. Might have gotten a reset on the ball as he landed on the ground there to front flip it in. Saw Fahad coming from inside the net, which means he's going to try and save high. It becomes harder to save low. You position that way. So Yan able to just barely squeeze it underneath. Fahad trying to score from this corner. He's looking to bump Yan. Didn't connect, but will eventually find his goal. Yan trying to be so patient. It's not going to work. Not against the 1v1 legend. What is this kickoff? That's got to be a complete mistake from Yan. But it actually works out because Fahad gets a little bit confused. Doesn't take his opportunity to immediately score. And now this kickoff is no worse than previous kickoffs he had not won in his favor. Air dribble from Fahad cut off by Yan, who was able to... Oh no, he wasn't able to get his own corner boost. Fahad, great steal. Now needs to convert on this play. He's playing very patient. Going for the low 50. This will be enough time for Yan to reset. Fahad taking the skies. What a great fast challenge. Diving directly at the ball in order to make sure Fahad didn't have time to pop it over the top of him, because Fahad did have the read. Now, it's not going to matter. Fahad's going to score anyways, but not the fault of the challenge. The challenge was good and just needed to prepare for that shot that was coming afterwards. Another kickoff. Another great opportunity for Fahad. Yan has just not had these kickoffs at all in his favor, but the missed wave dash means there is a potential for a third goal. Can't get it on in time. Fahad's still low, though. Just enough of a pop to push the ball away. He's going to have to play with pads. You see him pathing around that semicircle on the double from Yan, too high. Looks to slot once again. Fahad to save. Zero boost. Moving with wave dashes around the field right now. Yan is doing a good job keeping the ball high and actually just snuck it in. And Fahad couldn't get there. 6-3 still, though, for Fahad. Minute 30 left to go. Another kickoff in his favor. Yan on the air dribble. Reset. Uses it late. Fahad doesn't stand a chance. I think Yan needs to be playing the risky plays up in the air for the rest of this game. With a minute 15 left to go, he needs to find some offense, and he's so comfortable in the air. Fahad's going to have a tough time defending. He once again has a ground dribble off of the kickoff. Yan, though, no more time to play passive as he continues to challenge aggressively. Gets a reset far away from the net. Uses it to jump away from the ball and get the correct chip. It's not going to matter. Fahad still the other way. Should be able to get the angle. Doesn't find it. And now, the window is still technically open. Yan going to take to the skies once again. Reset on the ball. Uses it. And Fahad cannot intercept the play. 6-5 with 40 seconds left to go. Lots of time 40 seconds is. Let's see if Fahad plays the time at all. He's going to demo Yan. He can probably take this back into his half and just slow play the ball. But he's not going to go all the way back into his corner. Go for a bounce dribble. Wins the 50 and picks up the corner boost. So, once again, I don't expect him to force this play towards Yan. He is still playing towards the blue half, and now he's completely retreated. He doesn't want to get popped the ball over the top of him at midfield, but Yan able to flick, able to score. Maybe playing just a little bit too passive, Fahad is in the final moments, and he lets Yan right back into it. 12 seconds left to go. Not a minute and 12. Just 12 seconds. Yan with a huge clear. Fahad likely just trying to get it out of his half. I don't think he's going to go for a shot attempt. Overtime. 6-6. Whoever wins this comes out the better of the other in 1v1. They will not get another chance. The way this format works, only a single 1v1 will be played every series. Yan looking to bump Fahad. Can't find the angle. Fahad can't win the race to the midfield boost, but he's not going to get off the ball. Try and keep the pressure on the few pads that he has, and that shot is a little bit wide. Certainly wanted it to be inside the post instead of far away. Yan, air dribble bump on Fahad. Fahad gets a save. Very crucial save in a tough environment. Land environment, to find a way around the air dribble bump is tough. Yan hoping to just bounce it over the top of Fahad, but can't. Great play from Fahad to chip that ball. Yan will get another possession, and another time he takes to an air dribble. Another air dribble bump. Fahad once again gets around it. Such impressive saves. Fahad needs to get some offense himself. He wants to stand a chance in this overtime. Yan, great passive play. As Fahad puts pressure on, Yan's just pulling off the ball, waiting for his opportunity to get an uncontested dribble, and now he has it. Does not go up the side wall. Fakes going up the side wall instead. Bounce to near field. Another air dribble bump. This time, Fahad can't get the save. How many air dribble bumps does it take? Well, apparently 3 or 4. Yan does it. He takes down Fahad, one of the better Middle East 1v1ers, in an impressive, crucial game. But even though Furia goes up, I believe, 2-0, they end up losing the next 3v3, and they have a 2v2 as well. Furia versus Owl. We've got Yan and I believe Card on the Furia team as they score instantly. And Fahad and Senzo playing for Owl. Senzo a stand-in. The normal third for Fahad and IX. And I do think if they didn't have Senzo, they would be running Fahad and IX for their twos. They have got faith in Senzo from Veloce to try and help carry. But it is so hard to carry against a guy like Yan, and we'll see if Owl can do it. We're going to watch this whole one from Yan's perspective. He has been one of the more exciting players in Rocket League in the past few months. He had a great London major, and ever since then, I think it's time to start talking about Yan in the conversation for best player in the game. Not just best player at that major. He continues to perform, and you got to imagine maybe if he was in a different situation, players would be calling his name as the best to ever do it. But for now, he is at least South America's best to ever do it, and maybe the world's. Both him and his teammate, though, Card, are going to get absolutely beat here as they go down 2-1 to the Middle Eastern legends. The Middle East has really been making their mark on this tournament and showing that they're not just a one-team region. The Falcons have backup as well. Cola isn't even here, who is currently the second best Middle East team, I would say. But F16, Anka, Owl, Tainted Mind. No, not Tainted. Twisted Minds. Look at this reset. Look at this ceiling reset shot by Yan. Tons of good Middle East teams showing they have what it takes. And there's, you know, it's not impossible that we could see a completely Middle East final. Long shot from Yan. Fahad and IX. Sorry, not Fahad and IX. Fahad and Senzo just leaving it wide open. 3-2. And now Furia in the driver's seat. If Furia gets this win, they will take the series 3-1. Owl will need this to force a final 3v3. Jahan is able to get over one. He's just going to try and bump Senzo. And the finish is there. You beat one, you bump the other. It's going to be easy money for King Card. Oh, look at this. They both went Spanish, or they both went to try and bump each other. They just double demo each other at midfield. That was cute. Card. Pass down to Yan. Perfect positioning. I'm surprised Yan didn't get that double. I know it was a tough read off the crossbar, but I feel like I've never seen Yan miss a double. Can't get this ball out to his teammate. 3 minutes left to go. 6 goals already. Surprised. Only 2 minutes have come off the clock. Yan waiting patiently. It's the last back in this 2v2 game, as they try their best to not let Owl get out of their corner. They have, though. Senzo maybe looking to pass. Nobody there. Yan is taking this back corner boost. I don't think Card has much now. Card actually got bumped, so Yan will be asked to do it all here in net. And luckily for Furia, Owl just missing. And an almost seemingly intentional miss by Yan to bait in that Owl team member. But he ends up using all his boost to get the tap around him. Halfway through the game, still a 2-goal lead for Furia. Yan, soft touch. Be able to continue it. Uses the side flip over Senzo, but didn't get past both. Once again, stealing boost that seems like his teammate very much needs, but it's not going to matter as long as he's scoring. And Yan pops it to high Card. Oh my goodness, what a save from Fahad. I actually almost feel like we need to watch that. That was actually a crazy save. I want to see it from his perspective real quick. Look at this recovery. Gets bumped by Yan. Comes up out of the net. Wow. Actually a crazy save from Fahad. Credit to him for that. Keeping his team within 2. Oh, look at this nasty redirect. He tries to finish it off. Fortunately for him, got a very quick recovering Yanxnz. Double whiff. A whifty. Do you guys hear Jorby call it a whifty, I believe, at the London Major? Oh my goodness, that was hilarious. The whifty is perfect. Wall dash it from Yan to try and get back into play. Not going to matter much, though. She ends up just taking him too deep. A position he maybe otherwise shouldn't have been in. Great dunk, though. All in play to dunk there. He didn't get the connection he wanted. If Senzo had popped it over him, Card was not in position to help him out. Card looking for a ceiling reset. Now Fahad lobs it. Should be an easy double for Yan to clear it away. Way too consistent on those. Now this ball to midfield. Yan's not going to move. Goes Fahad. Going to have it covered easily. A little back pass. I don't think Card's going to be able to handle it too much, though. He is going to have to just give it right up over to Fahad. Oh, Fahad did something even worse, though. The direct roll to Card. Card, the double, and he's just barely missed. Fahad not punished for his severe mistake. Furia had just given him an absolute gift of a ball, and he just rolled it right back. He's definitely going to be beating himself up about. Now Yan with space. First touch, looking to try and get it over, I believe, Senzo. And man, a misread of the play by Fahad. I don't know why he was so deep and not covering the net. It's going to be an easy bucket for Yan and King Card. 20 seconds left to go. Furia about to hold off Owl Esports. Furia looking really good in this crew battle format. Not able to finish off this double, but Yan seeming to be maybe what this team needs in terms of a ones rock, because this format really does require you have somebody who can hang, and Jan definitely can, showing that he can do it by beating Fahad, showing that him and Card playing well in twos. Furia, a real chance at making it far in this tournament. We'll have to keep watching. I know all of us will have our eyes on Yanxnz.